KDB. That beat is fire.
There are times in life you wish you had a do-over. A chance to warp back in time to change your fate. Back to before you made the wrong choice. If you're in a wreck, make the smart choice right away. Frankel & Frankel. Chosen by the people, feared by the insurance companies. Call Frankel first.
Beats Planet.
Yes, sir, Bob. They just kept chugging along. Chugga. Hey, man, them boys did their best, man. Them boys did their absolute best, did they not, chat? Boy, they put up the most valiant of efforts, did they not? Now, chat, one thing I will not do is come on here and fuss after a W.
It's false. No way. Not this time. We created it. Not this time. No, not this time. It's totally made up. Pure fiction. It's fiction. It's fiction. We made it up. We made this one up. It's a made-up tale.
I'm not going to come in here and fuss after a W. I refuse to, right? I refuse to do it. I will give you my shout outs here. I will, keep this thing as typical as possible because we have, we got rules and regulations when it comes to the house. You know what I'm saying? So we will do things properly here. First and foremost, shouts out to all my essential workers here at the Blue Flame. Can't miss them. Shouts out to all y'all for being here. You know what I'm talking about? But chat, let's just keep it a buck here, man. Let's just keep it a buck. Let's just keep it a buck. Let's be honest here. Boy, I was watching all the film this week. Hey, Travis Hunter ain't gonna be no cowboy. You feel me? I just want to let y'all know Travis Hunter ain't finna be here. He not finna be here. Chat, we still got hope with some of the characters. Abdul Carter is in play. He's in play. He's in play. Mason Graham is in play. He's in play. Like Ashton Genty and characters like that. Yeah, we can, Maybe we got to start watching film, because at first I had like a big six, right? I had Voch's big six players to watch. Y'all just hit refresh if you need to, if your screen messing up. If your stream crying like I am, just hit refresh. It's all right. I thought it was right brick on my brick up in here. I thought it was right brick on my Cowboys trying to clean the streets and make sure the kids read and eat vegetables and sleep good. So we got to watch some more players. Voch needs a big 10 now. See, at first you can make a big 6 and feel good about getting one of them players. I got to make a list of 8 or 9 now because you never know. Foot said he called me. He called me yesterday. I was doing some stuff. I was chilling with Will Steele. Maybe if Foots lived in town, he could have came to the event, but he didn't. It's all right. Chat, we're going to take this thing one day at a time. We're incredibly happy that we won the football game. You got to win. Especially if you're a Cowboy fan in the DMV area. I'm sure that Washington football Wizards fans was on your back for a little while, so this has to be good for you. But you know what? I hope you feel great about this. I hope you enjoy your day at work where you get to run in and talk crazy to Washington football Wizards. I hope it's worth it. Because we could have had an elite player. I hope you find with just a good player because you want to beat the Washington football. It's okay. Jaden Daniels phony until somebody proved different to me. Until he beat a good team, Jaden Daniels phony because he's supposed to come in there and whoop us. He's supposed to come in here and whoop us. And we watching the post game show. Two Aisha talking about, man, did you see them players celebrating? They was happy. You know what they would have been happy with? A better teammate. That's what they would have been happy with. A better teammate. Go ask the Chiefs fan who you think they most happy with, Xavier Worthy or Pat Mahomes. They'll always say the elite player. Chat. How y'all doing, man? Y'all all right? Y'all doing good. Hey, just because we got to scratch a player off the list don't mean that, don't mean the right brick on my brick don't still apply somehow. But boy, here's another block. Here's another block about 3 streets that way, boy. They are cooking us. Boy, the New York Giants and the Carolina Panthers got the best work in town, boy. We over here stepping on it. We over here cutting up soap and putting it in bags. We up here with bags of flour trying to figure out how to make it change chemically. We got bags of sugar trying to figure out how to change it chemically. Meanwhile, over there, the Giants got blue magic in they goddamn. Chad, I was so conflicted, man. I mean, it's a W, and I'm very happy for a Cowboy W. Whenever I can get a Cowboy, pull up Tankathon, I ain't doing nothing else. I'm always grateful for a Cowboy W. Don't get me mistaken. I'm always here for, a Kevontae Turpin touchdown. I'm always available for when Kevontae Turpin can be the fastest player in the league. You know, when they do them little graphics and they find out Kevontae Turpin is the fastest running player by the GPS numbers. Look, I enjoy those things. I love when my defense plays well. I love when Oso Digizua goes out there and whoop folk. I love those things. Y'all hoes waiting until Dak Prescott get hurt to do it hurts my feelings. It hurts my feelings. It makes me feel away. You know what I'm talking about? It makes me feel away, Chad. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, man, if Mike McCarthy would have came out there and said, hey, man, we're going to do some different things offensively to try to get a little bit of momentum and to make things shake here. If he'd have said that a couple of weeks ago, we would have been on board. But boy, saying it today, boy, it's kind of messy of Mike to say it today, ain't it? It's a little messy of Mike to kind of pull this out today, huh? And let me just put this up here for y'all so y'all can see it. The phone's lit. Y'all can call in. I'm dipping out at 6:30 though. Y'all can call in. But man, I just think the timing of this is strange. We want to wait till it's all over, ladies and gentlemen. We want to wait until the quarterback get hurt. And that's kind of been my thing here, right? The defense played fantastic. I know a lot of the problem with the defense is that guys were hurt. But, man, why does it feel like the backup guys came in and played fine today? Like, Josh Butler played great today. Chauncey Golston played great today. Your offensive line played great today. Where the was y'all antennas when Thor was healthy? Where was y'all antennas? Foot say, Voch got Hollywood on me. I called you about Devin Neal. This is the problem with Foots. This is the big problem with Foots here. First of all, Foots watching day 2 and day 3 players in November. It ain't even Thanksgiving yet, okay? Foots, don't call me and ask me about Devin Neal just because he run all over Colorado right now. Foots, don't. That ain't where I'm at in my draft process right now, okay? That ain't where I'm at. That ain't where I'm at in my draft process right now. Bachman says, Bachman. He says, nah, Voch, we're tanking on Dak. I hope that's not the case. I hope we ain't just out here tanking and then, when Dak like if Dak was available, we would have just been doing some nonsense anyway. I said this on DLLS. I was just over there. I was like, man, I'd be pretty perturbed if Mike McCarthy walked into a meeting and said, all right, guys, the offense ain't working right now. Dak is hurt. Let's do something creatively to get Cooper Rush going. Like, I'd have been upset. I'd have been upset if that was the conversation that was had. Because why are we waiting this long to do it? But Voch, what if Neil's the first round guy? Y'all. Look, I started from player 1 to player 5. Okay, let's find out where Devin Neal is at. Since y'all want to give me 2 seconds, I'm gonna tell you about this game. Let's give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. I'll tell y'all where I'm currently at. I am currently at player 26. Let me scroll over to running back and see where Devin Neal is on my list. Devin Neal is 127 on my list. Y'all characters can kick rocks around here. I got y'all. We having fun. The Cowboys played with a ton of energy on defense today. A part of me was trying to figure out if the Washington football Wizards were just simply phony. Because when the Wizards play a pretty decent defense, they tend to look a little different. But then they played a really good game versus the Ravens. I'm kind of wondering what that was about, but they didn't beat the Ravens. Played a weird game versus the Bears, and they got smoked by the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't want to say smoked by the Philadelphia Eagles. Saquon Barkley ran all over him. I think that's a little more appropriate. That's a little more appropriate there. But in my mind, right, ladies and gentlemen, in my mind, I'm like, all right, the Washington football Wizards versus the Dallas Cowboys. I'm thinking that we're right back on track here. I'll give y'all a little talking music. We ain't doing nothing else. I'm thinking Dallas Cowboys versus the Washington football Wizards. I'm thinking that you can walk right in here, smoke our beloved Dallas Cowboys, and walk away with the W. And I wonder if the Washington team felt that, Jaden Daniels didn't have a great day at all, but I did feel like the Washington team's defense kind of stepped up early and did some good things on defense. But the very first drive, I'll even walk you through this. The very first drive, we driving down on the very first drive. And I'm like, oh boy, y'all want to pick today to have a resurgence on offense? This what y'all want to do today? And hey, look, man, life is good, man. We get some nonsense throws here or there. We block a field goal. We straight. Some other little stuff happens. We miss a field goal later. Hey, look, we straight. But the Washington defense never really got going. The Washington football Wizard defense never really put their foot on us and really defeated us. I think keeping the Cowboys in the game. Keeping the Cowboys in the game was like bad news for Washington. Normally teams keep us in the game, but they emerge in the third quarter and beat the hell out of us. We didn't get that. What happened here? What's some people getting shot in the chat, boy? Voch, you don't understand what he would have had to go through if we would have lost the ketchup and mustard. Yeah, I feel you, bro. But the Washington team on offense, they never really emerged like that. The Washington team never really exploded like that. It's weird that all day the Washington team was just kind of kicking it, and then all of a sudden, when you needed points, the Washington team, right? When Cowboys started fumbling around, it was somebody in my comments. They tapped into my comments and they was all like, well, Voch, all these Dak lovers sure do feel away out here. All these Dak fans about to go quiet. Cooper Rush showing that he can play and the Cowboys is useless. I'm like, man, y'all do a fantastic job of making yourself sound goofier and goofier every day. Y'all do a fantastic job of making yourself sound goofier and goofier every single day. This win it wasn't Cooper Rush intensive, man. Let's just go ahead and keep it a buck here. This win was not Cooper Rush intensive. This win was about, okay, so the Wizards defense played great all day. They had a bust on defense where Luke Schoonmaker scores a wide open touchdown. When the hell does that happen? Luke Schoonmaker just so wide the hell open touchdown. Kevontae Turpin drops a damn kick return, picks it up, and turns into the fastest man in the league again. Whoops it, and then you get a Wanye Thomas touchdown. So you and then like a field goal. You get 24 points in one quarter. If that 24 points of point, like that 24 point burst doesn't happen, you get 10 points in the whole damn game. Don't come up here telling me no Cooper Rush. I'm capping. Got some Cooper Rush up in here. I don't hear nothing about no Cooper Rush up here. This was Oso Digizua. This was Michael Parsons. Let me cut the game on. This was Oso Digizua. This was Michael Parsons. This is DeMarvin Overshown, right? And this is just us kind of capitalizing wherever we can. This is just us stepping up and capitalizing whenever it is that we can. Man, good team win. Good team win. But you can tell when the Cowboys are doing different things on offense. You can tell when they're doing different things on defense. My whole point is, why are these goofy children waiting until like it's all over? Why are we waiting until this point in the process to like step up and do great and be creative? At the end of the day, I still think Mike McCarthy gonna lose his job. I also think on that same note, Jerry Jones is gonna use this to his advantage. He's gonna pop out and be all like, "Yeah, man, I told y'all, man, y'all gotta hang in there with these rivalry games, dog. I'm trying to tell you know." He's gonna be like all kind of told you so guy today, bro. And this comes right back down to get Mike McCarthy out of here, get Jerry Jones up out of here, get all the goofy people up out of here, so that we can move on to and just you're our ex now. Just go ahead, Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones is going away, but Mike McCarthy. I'm ready. We ready to be like ex-head coach Mike McCarthy. I'm ready for y'all. I'm ready for this, so we can move on. Now, what if we go out there and lay a stinker versus the Giants, or if we just do the worst possible thing, go out there and tear it up versus the Giants? And I know it's people in here, man, that's gonna get mad at me. Yo, Voch, man, you want to win these games, man. Why don't you want to win these games, Voch? Because you're gonna end up 7-10 or something goofy like that, and you don't make the postseason. You're not close. You're not building any culture because your head coach gonna get fired anyway. And now all of a sudden, you got the 19th overall pick in the draft, where you drafting dudes you've been drafted, because you normally draft in the 20s. So drafting somebody in the 19s as opposed to the 20s ain't that much better when you could have had your pick in the 5s. I ain't trying to hear nothing about this player morale, go out there and play hard stuff. I ain't trying to hear nothing about putting good tape on the film. So I ain't trying to hear none of that mess. I ain't trying to hear none of that mess. Mike McCarthy ain't playing for his job. He ain't coaching for his job. He's done. Jerry Jones just don't like to pay people that ain't working. It's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. But it is what it is. How y'all feel, man? Y'all all right? Chat, y'all feel good? Y'all all right? Y'all straight, man? Y'all what y'all doing, man? Say it loud, advice. I can't say it no louder than this. Jerry's on the best BM, yeah. On the not BM, but GM. That's a baby mama. GM, yeah. Give me my brick. Psh, ain't no brick over here. All the good bricks. All the good bricks. The good stuff is in Vegas. It's in New York. It's in Carolina. That's where the good stuff at. That's where the good stuff at. Ain't no good stuff over here. Ain't no good stuff over here. Let me pull up Tankathon real quick. Let me show y'all the dire situation that you in. Let me show y'all the dire situation. Hold on, let me put something on y'all mind. Window capture. Tankathon already there. Y'all know what the business is. Okay, y'all know what the business is. I got it zoomed in for the old heads in the back with the bad eyes. I got it zoomed in for the old heads in the back with the bad eyes. Jacksonville got some good work over there. New York, Vegas, New England, Carolina. That's where the good work at. Tennessee won a game. I mean, they didn't really move themselves too bad because they're already a horrible football team. But Tennessee, if you consider Tennessee quarterback needy, man, you just worked yourself out of like number 2 to like number 6 overall. Now Giants are in quarterback territory. Like, bro, like these picks matter. Especially if you ain't trying to win for real, dog. We went from number 9 to number 11. And we would have at the most been number 8 right now because we would have been a 3-win team. We beat the Browns. We would have been like, we would have been 8. We would have been 8-ish at the most. We would have been 8-ish at the most, because Tennessee probably would have jumped under us or something. And you just take it week by week by week and keep doing your thing. And look, if you a Cowboy fan and want to celebrate all the wins, man, I'm not finna fuss at y'all, man. Celebrate your wins. I ain't fussing at none of y'all, man. Celebrate your wins. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. You're in heaven. I'm happy for you. But dog, I'm focused on draft right now because season. If we only had like 2 or 3 losses, yeah, man, I'm trying to get a win, man. But man, look what we at. Look what we doing. And man, you mess around and hold on. Let me just show you what happens if you just mess around. Oh, Voch, but we six positions out of the playoffs though, Voch. Man, that's fake, man. That's AI. That ain't real. All these teams are playoff teams. You need to be like up here in the 6 and 7 wins to be a playoff team. Man, we got our 4th win today. This AI. This ain't real. From number 12 to 18, where you call yourself in the mix fighting to be in a playoff game, that's AI, bro. That ain't real. But I love y'all to pieces, man. We can always rock. We can always talk, man. It's okay. We can always talk. Temporary heaven. Yeah, it feels good today until you wake up and be like, oh man, all your favorite draft play. And look, this is shaping up to be the type of draft that if you don't get one of the 6 elite dudes, 7 or so elite guys, besides that, if you ain't draft a quarterback, man, it falls off a cliff. Pittsburgh would never tank. We ain't Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh winning. Pittsburgh winning. Hey, look, Pittsburgh ain't got a tank because they ain't never had a losing season up on the timeline. They ain't got a tank. Pittsburgh can go to the playoffs with damn Kenny Pickett. Pittsburgh ain't got a tank. Cowboys ain't doing that with Cooper Rush. We not that kind of organization. We not that kind of organization. Plus, Pittsburgh got a certain set of skills to where even if they don't have a quarterback, they can run the ball and like play defense. So if they're in the playoffs, they can do something for you. Man, Cowboys ain't. Man. Teams gonna start losing on purpose to hope to play us in the damn playoffs if the Cowboys made the playoffs, man. Hey, but look, don't y'all worry y'all pretty little head about it. Don't you worry y'all pretty little head about it. Let me see how many more games we got here. We gonna figure this out. Let me see something real quick. Man, we ain't got that many. I thought it was a bunch. We got 6 games left. Boy, I thought it was a whole heap of games left. We ain't got that many games left. Washington again, Eagles again, Buccaneers, Bengals, Panthers, Giants. Three of those teams are losing teams. Bengals, Panthers, Giants are all losing teams. You better choose wisely. You better choose wisely. Sadiki says Kelvin Banks Jr. out of the picture now. Kelvin Banks Jr. might be square in the picture right now. We might have to involve offensive line in the conversation now that you done lost. San Francisco would never tank. They don't have to. I think San Francisco tanked 1 year. San Francisco tried to tank 1 year and it didn't work. So then they ended up trying to like trade up or whatever. And then they did trade up for Trey Lance. So yeah, that's absolutely false.
It's false.
San Francisco will trade their ass up too. They'll go up there too. Why do I care what another team do? We had 3 wins. We got 4 now. We got 4 now. It is what it is, ladies. And look, I ain't doom and gloom guy. But I think being in the middle is like as purgatory as you could possibly get, bro. You either want to be like a super winner or like a super drafter. Everything else, you just caught up in the sauce. Y'all want to know some other sauce that go good on everything you eat? PrizePicks, the leader in daily fantasy sports, man. Shouts out to PrizePicks, man. They hold us down all day, every day for a football season. It's very easy to play. All you need is a little bit of knowledge. And look, you take your knowledge, okay, and you get on PrizePicks, okay, and you apply that knowledge, and you can win 2 times your money, 5, 10, 50, 100 times your money, whatever it is. I love to get into these 6-man plays. These 6-man lineups is what they call them. And I shoot my shot, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all ain't finna fool me. NFL, NBA, college basketball, college football, whatever you want to do. They got first halves, second halves. Look, if you feel like, okay, well, the Green Bay Packers had a very fantastic first half, but you think the Packers going to be terrible in the second half, hey, you can run over to NFL, second half, and you can go find whoever that quarterback may be, Jordan Love, and hit less. Hey, man, they winning, man. Jordan Love ain't finna go crazy in the second half. Do what you got to do. They even got soccer and Counter-Strike, man. Come on. So if you got some knowledge on Counter-Strike, this is what you do. You go to PrizePicks.com or you download the PrizePicks app. I use the app. Okay? And, you sign up, do your little deposit. Let's just say that you deposit $10, okay? You use 5. Let's just say you make a lineup, you play $5. You get 5 back instantly you get 50 instantly. That's way more than 5. You play 5, you get 50 instantly using code VOCH. VOCH VOCH. Let me tell you something else that PrizePicks is setting up for you. I'm gonna do it right here. For Thanksgiving, and it's really happening all week. You can make lineups with this all week up until Thursday. Thanksgiving, they're giving you a free Tyreek Hill play. Okay, so Tyreek Hill, they have him projected for 0.5 receiving yards, because that's how PrizePicks works, man. They're going to give you projected stats, you pick more or less. Tyreek Hill, they're giving you a free square with 0.5 receiving yards. You hit more, and you go look at Derrick Henry. Yeah, Derrick Henry get a touchdown. Sure, we'll add one for Derrick Henry. Yeah, Saquon more than likely is going to get a touchdown or something like that. Sure. Jalen Hurts more than likely is going to get a touchdown. Yeah, I mean, he'll push his way into the end zone. That's kind of what they do here. It's kind of what they do here. You know what I'm saying? Puka Nacua, 72.5 receiving yards. They're going to spam the ball to Puka Nacua versus the Eagles too. Yeah, man, Puka Nacua get busy. Why not? Why not? And you just make this list, this lineup of 5 players, and I got 20 in the tank. If all these guys are successful in their mores, then I can turn my $20 into $140 using code VOCH, VOCH, VOCH on PrizePicks. All right. Appreciate y'all, PrizePicks. Thank y'all very much. Thank you very kindly. Also, too, the stream is brought to you by the Frankles.
There are times in life you wish you had a do-over. A chance to warp back in time to change your fate. Back to before you made the wrong choice. If you're in a wreck, make the smart choice right away. Frankel and Frankel, chosen by the people, feared by the insurance companies. Call Frankel first.
Hey man, if you get into if a truck hits you, you get into an accident, a reckless driver hits you, it's only because mistakes were made, man. The Cowboys made a mistake today. We need to call the damn Frankles, man. We need to call the damn Frankles. Hey, appreciate the Frankles, appreciate PrizePicks, man. On the Frankel and Frankel phone line is what we're gonna call today. Let's go ahead and get into the phones. See what y'all talking about. We're gonna take a handful of phones and I'm gonna get up out of here and rest. And rest. Mint says, thanks, Vice. Just put my rent money in the PrizePicks. I ain't tell you, dog. Hey, but I hope you got a good ass lineup, because if you put your rent money on, if you put, what's your rent, like $2,000? If you put $2,000 on PrizePicks with a good lineup, you can get $200,000 back. I ain't recommending you doing that, but
the conference has been locked.
But if you good, you can. If you got a gambling problem, please call 1-800-GAMBLING. All right, Big A, what up?
Hey, Voch, how you doing, man?
What's good with your player? Everything. What you got for me?
I ain't got a whole lot. Personally speaking, the way how I see this game is, hey, they really wanted to get off that stuff. The way I see this game is that Dallas was trying hard to give it away, but the Commanders just wouldn't take it.
Yeah.
Because there was so much goofy stuff that with any other team, with any other football team, you probably lose this game. Whether it was the bad kicking day, from the weirdly odd kicking day from Aubrey, or the fact that at one point in the fourth quarter, Mike McCarthy said, "You know what? I'm gonna run a read option with Cooper Rush and let Cooper run it."
Hey man, I thought Mike McCarthy was tanking when Dan Cooper Rush ran that option, man, but I guess not.
Yeah. Well, no, I think I think a part of it kind of was the case, but like I said, Washington just didn't. They just wouldn't take it. They just wouldn't take it. They sat there and saw their kicker miss an extra point to start the third quarter, got that miracle touchdown, and said, "You know what? Overtime, not let's get the win."
Yeah, I feel you. Let me ask you this though, man.
Yeah.
I mean, like, do we try to win next, like the next game Thursday versus Giants, or like what do we do?
Personally speaking, in my head, I feel like in my head they're gonna try. I don't think you should. I personally don't think you should. I think the worst case scenario you have is that you go in 5-7, thinking you're gonna get on a winning streak, and then you end this season going like 7-10, or like 8-9. And next year you're picking like 18. But I honestly have no idea. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea. They probably gonna try to win, but I have no idea if they will, because I think there is something to the fact that they have been terrible at home, and they're pumped up with this like belief now of, oh hey, we can turn it around, we can do it. And I feel like it only takes one. I feel like this team is too streaky, and it's like you go in there against the Giants, and if a couple plays go the Giants' way, they're gonna be just like every other game, and then we're gonna wonder how the hell we lose at home to the Giants. So I have no idea.
I feel you, my guy. Good call. Appreciate it.
All right, I see you.
We'll see what the business is. Troy Dudley says, don't want no tankers on my team. No, you're absolutely correct. You don't want tankers to be on your team, but you do want your fired coach or your soon-to-be fired coach to hold it down for the Doski Woski. Look, Dan Quinn definitely got his revenge today. Dan Quinn losing this game, that's hurting the Cowboys more than him winning. Shouts out to him. That number look a little strange, so I'm just gonna act like that number ain't there. Y'all gonna have to call me back from another number. That number looks strange right there. I don't like how that look. 623. What's up? Who this?
Oh, what about this? Is Adam calling?
What up, Adam? What you got for the show?
Yo, what's up?
Man, coolin', brother.
Hey, so yeah, but I know you and Brian Broadus like to go on about the prospects you guys like to draft. So I'm not sure how probable the Ashton Genty kid is, but have you looked at Cam Scatterbo from ASU, his film?
Who?
Cam Scatterbo. He has a weird name.
What position he play?
Running back.
What round you think he going? I'm just asking right now.
I think second round, but I think he's going to be under a lot of people's radars, a lot of people's mock draft. You won't have a lot of people on their boards, but I would recommend just giving Cam Scatterbo like a scout, just a little side view, because he had a monster game against BYU this weekend.
On my list right now, Cam Scatterbo is the 203rd overall player. It's going to be a while before I get there, sir. But I appreciate you.
Hey, he might be better than the 203rd, but I think
that's your cousin.
I do agree that we got to get rid of Mike McCarthy, but yeah. I feel like we are doing a disjustice to Mike Zimmer if we get rid of him, because at least he's trying to throw the kitchen sink, even though it doesn't always prevail. Yeah. I think we should give him another shot. But like with this year, how it's looking, it is a writing on the wall for all our coaching staff. But that's all I had, Voch. Appreciate you.
I got you, Adam. Good call, brother. Appreciate you. Hey, man, let me tell y'all something. Ladies and gentlemen, I love y'all to pieces. And I am, look, let me say it. I'm incredibly grateful and humble. I'm incredibly humble and grateful that you all look at me as one of your draft guys, and y'all respect my opinion on things. And it's actually mind blowing that you guys would bypass like some media guys, just to like hear me and just like hear me out or whatever. It's humbling, and I love that. I respect that. I'm gonna work very hard for you guys. I'm gonna be on the Cowboys draft show and all this kind of stuff. That's just another, summation of just hard work and all that kind of stuff. Man, I'm grateful. Appreciate y'all, man. Let me tell you something. Don't ask me about no 6-round draft picks just because they your cousin and it's damn November and we ain't even had Black Friday yet. Don't even ask me. I grabbed PFF's list and I grabbed Dane Brugler's list and I started at player number 1. And I'm going to run down that list. I may deviate and jump around a couple of spots, but for the most part, I'm starting from 1, and I'm gonna try to get 250 players under my belt. Voch, he's a good running back. Look, there's a lot of good running backs that get drafted in the 7th round, dog. Don't play with me. Dylan Lowe was a good ass running back when he was in college. All right, give me some time. Look, I'm sure Cam Scatterbo is lovely. I'm sure, without a shadow of a doubt, I bet you Cam Scatterbo got some fantastic plays on film. But it's November. Plus, let me just name some names. I at least heard of Quinshawn Judkins, Omarion Hampton, R.J. Harvey, Ollie Gordon, Travion Henderson, Le'Veon Moss, Devin Neal. I actually seen these names before. And they all good running backs. And I ain't going to get to them till February. Hang tight on Scatterbo. All right? Let's get 6, 7, 8 on here. What's up, 6, 7, 8? Who there?
What's up, man? It's James.
What up, James? What you got for the show?
So I was just looking at the Cowboys' schedule over the next few games, and they got a pretty favorable schedule. They got Giants, Bengals, Panthers, Buccaneers. I was wondering if you see them going on a run, and if they do, how do you feel like that would factor into, like, how do you think that would change your draft perspective? Because I think a lot of the guys that you've talked about, like Ted McMillan, Abdul Carter, a lot of those guys are probably off the board if we're picking 15 through 20. Do you think we'll end up picking 15 through 20, or do you think we'll be picking closer towards the top 5? And how much do you think that would affect your perspective coming into the draft?
Appreciate you, brother. Fantastic call. Chad, let me tell you something. I'm not the type of content creator that, I'm not like get up and yell guy. I'm not break furniture guy. I'm not one of these content creators that get up here and be like, and you know what? And these other content creators like XYZ and XYZ, they lie to y'all about this team. I'm not one of those guys. I don't break furniture. Everything in my room costs a lot of money. Everything in here is expensive, and I pay for it myself. Except for this microphone and this camera. The volume paid for those things. But they're very expensive, and I won't break them because I need these things to make money. I'm never going to be the YouTuber that gets up with an attitude. I think a lot of people be faking it when they break their TVs and shit. I'm not that guy. I'm not breaking shit in my house. But if you want to see me break some shit up in here, let us win 5 more games. You want to see me break some shit? You want to see me with an attitude for real? You want to see me get mad and flip this table over? Let us win 5 games and miss the playoffs. So we missed the damn draft and the playoffs. Boy, you want and going to the playoffs with Cooper Rush. You want to see me with attitude and break some shit? I take this microphone and swing it and break everything in this mouth. That jersey made of cotton. That can't break. And that jersey mean the most to me out of everything in this room. That jersey and that Letterman jacket. Let me move this ugly ass phone out the way. Hold on. This Letterman jacket and that jersey, both these things mean the most to me in this room right now. And that's cotton and leather. That can't break. Everything else getting broke in this mug. We win 5 more games and end up in the playoffs with Cooper Rush is losing the first round. Oh my God. Anyway. Yeah, mustard. Let me read some supers, man. That almost took me back. Voch, do you run to wins or away from? Voch, do you run to wins or away from? I don't even know what that means, though. And we win 5 games in a row, man. I'm tearing some shit up in here. You know I'm tearing some shit, man. You crazy? You crazy? You crazy? Let me see.
On December.
Hey, It is YouTube. YouTube. I'm trying to find my supers. Got a whole bunch of Kendrick Lamar videos in my feed. You know what I'm saying? Hit one on accident. Oh, we almost at 93,000. Hey, I appreciate y'all. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, por favor, see if you play. I beg of you. All right, here we go. Shaq the Vikings fan dropped a dime. Appreciate you, Shaq. He says, division wins always feel good. Shit. Got to let the NFC East know you ain't no joke. They can laugh at me this year. It's all good. Jay dropped a deuce and says, my dream of Travis, Diggs, and Bland are over. You damn right, dog. We better be end up with Will Johnson or something. Zombie BBL Drizzy dropped a dime and says, hey, Cowboys in chat, if we don't get Genty, how do you guys feel about Ben Scatterbo for Arizona State? He looks pretty good. Oh, no. Man, yo, he trying to get his cousin on, you hear me? He trying to get his cousin on the radar. You understand me? He said, y'all gonna hear about my cousin Ben Scatterbo. I just want to guess. Is that a white guy? Ben and let me see. Scatterbo. Oh, it's like Scatebo. Let's see. Ben Scatterbo. Of course he is. All right. Of course, Ben Scatterbo. All right, of course he is. Of course. Yeah. Look. Hey guys. No racist, okay? Yeah, of course. Of course, Ben Scatterbo is a white guy. Of course, he's a white guy. His name ain't Ben. His name is Cam. Who is Ben? He put down Ben Scatterbo to me. He don't even know his damn cousin name. His name is Cameron Scatterbo. He said Ben. He don't even know his name. He don't even know his cousin name. Damn, his name Cameron Scatterbo. He said, yeah, Ben Scatterbo. His name Cam. He don't even know his cousin. He trying to hype up his cousin. He giving us the wrong name. Unless they twins. All right, Chad and Foots want to call at the end of the show. We'll give him a few minutes. What's up, Foots?
I just want to say that one of my best friends that went Hollywood on.
Why would you say that?
Called him yesterday to talk draft. I was calling him to talk about Devin Neal from Kansas. My man he must have been in the shooting range. He didn't even call me back. This is crazy, y'all.
I wasn't at the shooting range, Foots the King. I was hanging out with Skywalker Steele.
I'm jealous now.
I was hanging out with Skywalker Steele. You wasn't in town. You know what I'm saying? We had a little thing. You know what I'm saying? We had a little shindig over here. I cooked some ribs, smoked some turkey wings, drums and flats. You know what I'm saying? We had some sides. You know what I mean? Yo, Foots the King. It was a fun little time. Let me show the audience what I cook real quick. Let me just while you talking, let me just show the audience what I cook. Go ahead, Fuzz. I'm listening to you. Let me show the audience what I cook.
Hey, Voch, that just made me jealous because you a country boy too.
You know I went crazy. Man. Let me
see. My man from Natchez, I know them. Hey, bro, I know that food was seasoned to perfection.
Man, hold on. Let me just find the pictures. Hold on. Let me put you on the. All right, cool. So, Foots, I got you on the roadcaster, man. The people should be able to hear you. Let me find this picture. Go ahead, sir. Talk. What you got for me?
No, I was honestly. I mean, I think that. Well, you know, I really didn't want much boxing. I mean, I was just listening to you. The truth is, I was calling you about Neil because, man, Voch, we're gonna have some talks about these running backs when we get to that point.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can hear. Can you hear me right now, Voch?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. We're just going to have some talks about these running backs when we get to that point. And I think it's so many people right now like, oh, why did the Cowboys lose? I mean, why did they win? They're hurting their draft stock. I watched the video that you and Brian did on the Ole Miss kid, and I hadn't got to him yet, like his film. Oh, man, you smoked those, bro.
Yeah, that look good.
Man, quit looking at the screen, man. Go ahead and talk to people. Not going.
But I watch,
I fried some too. I fried some too, just to experiment.
What?
I fried some too. Go ahead.
How you gonna? I can't see. I want to see. But no, in all seriousness, man, like this draft is sneaky deep for what you need, and I don't think that like the difference between 11 and 9. Man, if you're not in the top 5 as far as getting generational, outside of Ashton Genty, because I do believe that Ashton Genty is generational. We haven't seen this done since Barry Sanders. It is what it is. But outside of him, you'll be able to draft a good player. So I know Cowboys fans are upset, like, oh no, why we won? Why would you do that? This, that, and the third. But man, I still believe, when healthy, right, that this team has good players on it. And I think Micah showed that. And there's so many people. This is the last point that I really want to make. So many people, I don't know if they're in this chat, but so many people, Micah Parsons doesn't play hard. He's a podcaster. Did you see how he went off on YA?
Play hard today. Sure did.
Did you see how he went off on YA on that extra point, bro?
Sure did.
They don't have nothing to play for right now.
Yeah.
Like, they're out. But the fact that he wanted to win that game, him and CD didn't have to play today.
Yeah.
To me, that's more the character thing. I'm just, I'm happy about that part. Like, you do have character guys. I think that sometimes we get caught up in the Cowboys world of like, oh, these guys don't care, and this, that, and the third. Man, Micah wants to win. And let me say this. Anybody who believes in trading Micah Parsons, leave the chat. Leave. Bye.
Hey, man, don't leave nothing, man. I need these views. Don't leave shit. Don't leave this. Now, tell them leave your show. Shit. Go ahead.
Listen, Voch, I got a stat for you. Pass rush win rate, top 5 since Micah's been back.
Yeah.
Whole team.
Yeah.
Third down defense, top 5 since Micah Parsons has been back. If you think for 1 second that Micah Parsons don't affect the game, you're crazy, man. So I'm gonna hang up and listen, bro. But love you, man. And next time, if I'm in town and you don't cook for me, we're gonna have an issue, bro.
You should, if you're in town, give me time ahead, and I'll barbecue and smoke some stuff up. It's all good. Ask Will Steele how good it was. Ask Will Steele, he'll tell you.
All right, much love, bro.
Love. Hey, man, you gotta make Footsie King jealous sometime, man. Look, I take care of my friends, man. If we're friends in real life, I take care of my friends, man. I take care of my friends in real life, all right? Do we have anything else? Damn, I should have asked him about Cam Scatterbo. So I should have asked him. Moniski dropped a deuce and says, we mid in big games. We mid at losing games. Yeah, it's tough. And then Duck dropped 5 and says, fun fact, there have been 15 onside kicks returned for touchdowns. 20% of them are by Cowboy players and 2 players on the active roster has done it. That's crazy. That's crazy. There are 15 onside kicks that have been returned for touchdowns, 20% of them. So, shit, 20% of 15, my math going to be terrible, but if I'm just guessing, 20% of 15, that's like 4. 20% of 15, maybe like 4 or something like that. It's close to 4. 4, 8, 12, 16. No, it's less than that. It's 3? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Okay, so cool. So 20% of 15 is 3. 20% of them are by the Cowboys and 2 players on the active roster. So 2 people on the team out of 3 Cowboys altogether have returned onside kicks for touchdowns. That is crazy. Who else? That's crazy. Crazy stat. See, I did that math on my own. I ain't need no help. I did that math on my own. 20% of 15. Hey, dog. Hey, I got this. Hey, I got this. Hey, dog. Anyway, I appreciate y'all, man. I'm about to tap in, get some food, and get some work done, and I'll catch y'all next time. I love y'all to pieces, man. Hey, look, I'm actually not gonna inform. I'm not gonna inform anybody. I already did like the giveaway criteria in one place, and I think that's where I'm gonna leave it at. So we are giving away another jersey. So if you are a part of that and you know the criteria already, then good to go. You don't miss shows. If you don't know the criteria, then you miss stuff on purpose. All right, y'all hold down for the Dose Woes and the Pieces Weeks, man. I love y'all to pieces, man. We got a long week of work, and I'll catch y'all next time, man. Love you. Flames.